don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Hello guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button. As always, make sure you enable the bell notification so you are always notified when new videos are uploaded. So let's just jump right in. So we're going to be talking about more specifically Ashanti, but if you guys don't know, they have announced that Ashanti is expecting. So this is a red flag all the way to me. For those of you that may not know, Nelly was just in a 7+ maybe 8-year relationship with Shantel Jackson. Shantel Jackson did indicate, that her and Nelly were going to get married. They even shopped for rings. They were engaged, but we know the backstory to that. They actually never got married. Then it was stated that they were taking a break. Shantel did interviews basically saying that they were taking a break. Well, when couples take a break, it's kind of like they take a break from each other and maybe get back together. Well, we all know how this story ended. They never got back together because now he has rebounded back to Ashanti. And I'm going to call it a rebound because what exactly is it? And now she's announcing that she's pregnant. And I mean, why didn't they just get married then? Why do you want to be a baby mama at your age? I don't know. Well, I ran across some interesting information that I thought was really helpful in my presentation in talking about this particular video because it was kind of what I was thinking when I saw the Ashanti's pregnant thing. I'm like, okay, so let's get into what another content creator had to say about this situation. That video clip is coming up next.
Y'all that there's somebody out there for everybody, and what one woman is not willing to accept, another woman is there with her hands out waiting for crumbs. That's exactly the situation that reminds me of this whole Nelly and Ashanti relationship, right? He was with that other woman for nearly a decade, and she went on that show and she said, I don't want to be just a baby mama. I want to be a wife. Like I want it to be love, marriage, baby, and in that order. And we don't know why they broke up, or at least I don't know why they broke up. And now he's rebounding with Ashanti, and let's just call it what it is. It's a rebound, sis. Like, it's a rebound. I hate to see Ashanti going out bad like this, because honestly, when I saw that she was pregnant, in my head, I said, yikes. Because already, sis, and why didn't you make him marry you? But this is a middle-aged man who did not marry the woman that he was engaged to for 7 years. And he's probably not going to marry Ashanti either. And if we're really keeping it a buck, probably the only reason that he's with Ashanti is because he's already middle-aged and he's nearing the end of his life. And he wants somebody to spend the rest of his life with, and he wants a kid. And Shantel was not going to give him a kid without marriage. A lot of black women are too comfortable being the baby moms. Now, Shantel was like, I'm not going to be a baby mom. But Ashanti was like, oh, please, please love me. I'll be your baby mom. Girl.
Okay, so let's jump right in. So Nelly and Shantel Jackson, who is the lady on the screen, they dated for 7 years. It was probably a little bit over 7 years. I don't know if you guys recall, but Nelly had a reality show, and on his reality show was all of his children. Shantel actually appeared on the reality show as well. So they, in fact, were engaged for a very long time. They went out, they got a ring. So they were basically saying that they were getting married. And then all of a sudden, they were no longer together. So I don't know. Was this a situation where, maybe he wanted to have children, before getting married? I don't know if she turned it down. She did say that they were on a break, and she said this, I think, a couple of years ago. Well, were they on a break or did they break up? So a break means obviously that they're going to get back together. What we see in this case, they never got back together because now we have been seeing him with Ashanti, and now she is saying that she is pregnant. So we know that him and Shantel Jackson they're done. They are not going to get back together. So what the TikToker was pretty much saying is, why would someone this age decide to be a baby mother at this age. And I have to totally agree with her. Again, we know the relationship with him and Shantel Jackson did not work. We know he was engaged to her for 7 years. It did not work for whatever reason. They called it quits. And the moment he gets back with Ashanti, we see them partying in Atlanta and all of these different clubs. And then now she's pregnant, which is, I'm thinking like, when did they even have time to get pregnant? I've been seeing them popping bottles for months. So let's get into the situation with Ashanti. So we know Ashanti is 43 years old. So I'm not sure what 43-year-old woman would make herself a baby mama. Now we know at young ages we do very stupid things, and then when we get to our 40s and our late 30s is when we actually have a brain and we decide a lot of the stuff we did in our 20s was quite stupid. But for a 43-year-old woman to make herself someone's baby mama, that just don't make sense. Also, what the TikToker basically stated is a lot of women opt for this, but my concern is a woman in her 40s should definitely know better. Again, when you're young, you make foolish decisions. So what she indicated, which was actually a little bit comical to me, she said Nelly was pretty much by himself. He was middle-aged and decided he wanted another child because he was almost near the end of his life. Well, I don't agree with that part. I don't believe he's almost at the end of his life. So we can tell the TikToker has to be extremely young. But I see Nelly as a person who does not want to take responsibility with any relationship, because if in fact, him and Ashanti are back together and he is stating or thinking that they're going to make it work, there's going to be problems in every situation. So why have a child, which only complicates a relationship? Children do not make the relationship better. Actually, they make it worse, because now you have an added bonus of having to take care of a child and a family. That is a family. So I don't know if this is some kind of hoax. I think it's terrible. And I believe Ashanti has set herself up for a trap, because I'm not understanding why. I mean, if they can get pregnant and announce it to the world so quick, they should have just ran off and eloped and did that. Just, do it right. Again, at 43 years old, Ashanti is 43. I'm not even looking at Nelly's age, because I feel like as a woman, you are the one responsible for carrying the child. So you need to make the best decision for you and that child. And I don't believe that this was a good decision. But you guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what you think could possibly have happened between Nelly and Shantel. Shantel Jackson pretty much stated in multiple interviews that she was not willing to have any children until she was married. But now, again, he's back with Ashanti and now they're pregnant. So I don't know. This whole thing stinks to me. But of course, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video.